Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Horizon Zero Dawn, Aloy, and today, instead of going back on the hunt for more information on what Zero Dawn really is, I decided to check out the Banuk camps, starting with this one here, where they seem to live peacefully with the machines. If you look, there's a friendly watcher and scrappers, and we're going to go see why this is. Talk to these guys, see what they can tell us, and see if we can't find the other troops that guy sent up this way to discover what the heck was going on. Nobody to talk to, although, look, there's box to loot.
I'd have to leave
We
something else
must do
behind.
it, because we need more wire. Look at these, this is crazy. Talk to the Banuk, but I need to save it first. Alright, let's see here. Will you speak to me, woman? No. She will not speak to me. So how am I supposed to speak to the Banuk if they won't speak to me? Will you? No, of course not. Ah, here we go. Maybe this guy will. Oh, yes.
Shaman.
The
You're
shaman.
trying to understand the machines here too?
Yes, Nora. And taking my time with my studies. Between you, me, and the spirits, I appreciate the peace.
Look at those tubes in his
Not
skin.
just from the machines. There are many changes in Banuk. The hunters and shamans bicker without end.
What about?
How best to deal with a harsher world? The hunters, they don't want it back the way it used to be. And we shamans find ourselves able to explain less and less. So many are exiles now, sent to wander. Here, no one argues. So, I welcome mystery.
May your song echo.
Talk to Banuk, huh? I talked to the shaman, but,
You honor me.
will you talk to me, friend? No. What about you? Will you talk to me? Apparently not. Oh, maybe she will.
Walk in peace with
To
Yes.
see these machines up close like this, it's...
Grazer dung.
I'm sorry?
Frozen grazer dung. This ravager led me here. I chased it down from the rivals, where it killed a great ice hunter. Tore him in two. A challenge I accepted. But when it reached this camp, the fury left it.
Isn't that a good thing?
Tikuk says it's a gift. Pfft, what is a gift but a reward that you didn't earn? The machines are meant to challenge us. Now I'm stuck here guarding the shamans.
Well, I guess that could be seen as unfortunate, but wouldn't that be something nice to do instead? Yeah,
Greetings, Nora.
I think he's the last one I haven't talked to.
Cook.
Shaman. I've never seen anything like this.
The blue light is strong here. My people traveled far from the heights of Banuk to experience it for themselves.
The blue light.
The light of the machine spirits. It is all around us. It
Okay.
settles upon us. This is how it used to be before they grew angry.
I know about the derangement, but I didn't think the machines were ever this calm. What is it about this place?
We don't really know. We sing and we listen to the machine songs.
All right.
Tikuk, have any other Outlanders come through here recently?
Some Oseram, yes. They were convinced the machines were malfunctioning, as if machines were mere devices in need of repair.
If only
That
he
is how
knew.
the Oseram see the world, is it not? They ate with us. Then, when they were satisfied there was nothing they could explain, they left with the Northern Light.
So they left to the north?
The machines sing to you?
To each other. You are a
Communication,
hunter.
yeah.
You must have heard their communions and hymns, their calls and cries.
No.
We're not meant to understand, but we shamans try to interpret. what is the song that angered them so, that turned them upon us? What song soothes them? Does it thrum in the air here, just outside of hearing?
I guess anything's possible, right?
How can we heal the machine world?
You really can't.
What's with the big guy?
I was drawn to this place in a storm. At first, I thought the keening was the wind, snapping off the mountain's frozen face. But no, it was the Thunderjaw's song. I found it crouched on its haunches, its metal unmoving, and I took shelter beneath it. When
Okay.
the storm cleared, its singing done, perhaps the spirit left its great shell, or perhaps it slumbers and remains. So we have not stripped and gleaned this one. We treat it with the care it is owed.
Okay. Well,
Do you mind if I look around more, Tikuk?
Speak, trade, listen. You are welcome. No harm will come to you here.
So it's not the Banuk that are doing this. There's something about this place. They can't see it, but
May there be
maybe my
songs
focus
in your
can.
name.
supply crate. So I'd have figured there's something to do with this, right? But maybe not.
I've hunted machines for so long.
Ah,
I don't know what
is there something over here? Wait, I think it's up top, isn't it? I think it might be up there.
Nora.
I don't remember
she likes
exactly.
all to wander.
Oh, yeah, there's something over there.
There, a signal. And the source is at the top of the mountain.
Yes,
I'd better look into it.
a beacon of some sort, huh? Right. Come on, get up there, girl. Come on. You know how to climb, Nora, girl. You were raised like a proper outdoors woman, right? Let's go. Up, up, up. And over here. Ooh. It's a Glinthawk, but he's friendly too. Oh. And jump.
The Glinthawks are just waiting. Good sign, I guess.
Yeah, it's a good sign, because whatever this is over here.
Jumping shard purses. You can't just
Oh, what?
leave us here.
What are
Did
you
Vilgan
guys?
send you? I guess shards can buy a conscience.
Never mind that. Nora girl, you have to stop the others. Up ahead, we snuck up here. Uncovered some kind of ancient
great.
device, plain as an anvil. That's what affects the machines.
The other bungheads voted to take it to Pitchcliff for
Oh
auction.
gosh.
But it's taken a beating already. Like it dropped from the
Ooh,
sky.
yeah, satellite?
We tried to stop them digging it out. Without that thing up here, those Banuk will be massacred.
Yes, they will.
I'll stop them. You two get out of here. It sounds like you've already done enough damage.
Well,
No.
that's a fair appraisal.
Wasn't their intention. They just wanted to find out what they were hiding up here. I mean, can't blame them for being curious, Aloy. You know, because remember, when you were curious as a kid, you would have never found your focus.
You let the rope slip for, you bunch of chuff skulls.
What have you done?
Yeah, you
Who are you?
idiots.
You're not one of those Banuk.
Too late. Let me look at it.
Hold on. This was our delve. We did the work.
Shouldn't be
Wanna
anybody's
put your
delve, you
axe in?
idiots.
What's this thing worth to you?
I don't know about this. This was your idea. You started it, you can finish.
All right. Could be this thing's just scrap, but even scrap has a price. So I'll ask again, what's it worth to you?
It's worth more to me than you are. You still want to negotiate?
Forget it. All Yeast's ever given me is black toes.
So he's just willing to give it up, huh?
They've made a mess of this.
Processor of advanced design severely
Catastrophic
damaged.
malfunction.
Corrupted code fragment detected.
From long ago. And it's been sending a signal all this time. Fading out.
Oh,
I have
no.
to get back to the camp before the machines tear it apart.
Oh, boy. Yeah, it looks like a satellite, some kind of, something that signals. I'm gonna assume it's a satellite. That's the best way to explain it, I think. Oh, but the glint hawks are gone. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, boy.
No, they've already started attacking.
Yeah. This is not good.
The hunt is
It's alright, though. Aloy's got this. She's gonna come
Keep your
and let those
defend the camp. Do what you
Oseram pay for this.
Yes. Roar
Come on, let's
and
go.
rend at me. I don't fear it.
Come on. Blast that thing off. Oh, yeah. There we go.
Now you'll hear my song, machine. A sharp song.
Oh, yeah. See, I blasted that gun off. Now I'm going to go get it and use it.
Here it comes.
Ouch. I deserve that one.
The hunt is back.
Yes, but not to fear for long, guys.
Please. There was only a side effect. He's not going to be happy about this.
No, he's not. Right, let's loot him up. No, they're not going to be happy that the machines are back to being troublesome. Oh, luminous braiding. Very good, very good, very, very good. Where you at, Cook?
Nora, did you know this change would come upon us?
Not exactly. Although I know there is a lot changing in our world.
Yeah.
This time it was outsiders. Those Oseram thought.
The Oseram do not think.
Fair
They
enough.
will never understand the balance between us, between man and machine. Now the
Don't worry,
blue
he'll
light
get
has
his.
gone, and we are
me
left
get
with
back to
many
Meridian.
songs, but more for mourning than gratitude.
So what now? Will you go back to your homeland?
When we teach the young to walk on shifting ice, we say, the secret is taking one step, then the next. Perhaps one day, we will understand the machine's mysteries.
I hope so. Good luck, T-Cook.
Yes, good luck. Well, let's see. Farther up to Banuk lands, it sounds like. That's what I think I want to do. Well, after miles of climbing mountains, we got to the top of this mountain, I guess you'd call it, plateau, and on our way to Banuk lands, and now we've got something called a demonic scorcher to fight. Its weakness is ice, and I really don't have anything to hurt it with, so I'll have to use my regular arrows. Oh, hello. Okay, let me,
Here they come.
yeah, let me try that a few times, and then oh, gosh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ow, whoa, no, 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 no. Yeah, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have made it mad, just didn't, gosh. It's a good thing I can, roll so much. Ow. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Critical hits. Come on, Aloy. Yeah, I stayed too close to that one. Ow. Whew. I don't know how I got... Man. These guys are no joke up here. Well, at least I took another piece of his armor off. Oh, gosh. Alright. Come on. Construct some stuff here. He's almost dead. Those green canisters are the key. Whew. Okay. Alright. So that was an interesting fight. Ooh, we leveled though. I like that. Leveled fighting him. So that was our first one of those creatures we fought. One of those machines we fought down here. Yeah, the Banukians overrun this crazy machines. Crazy machines. But this is where you can get some of the best armor and weapons in the game, so I'm going to try to tough it out and see what I can do. Ah, mountain goat, huh? Oh, well. Yeah, you can just... Oh, goat skin. Hold on.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Is that so?
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too.
Oh.
What's it for?
Oh, is that one? Volcano? I've only done this set of stuff once. The Banuk stuff once. Hmm. We must put our faith in him.
How are we to trust the chieftain after so many died under his command?
Oh, right.
To be Banuk is to know that death
Must be something big going on.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
The
Yes.
shaman has abandoned us. The chieftain has led our best to their deaths. Where should we find hope now?
Shaman abandoned him and the leader led them to their deaths, huh? Oseram.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrind, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Okay.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Okay, then. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's where that sound came from. Something like that. Using machine parts to make that noise. Oh, wonderful. And they just took off with those offerings, or what? That was a little confusing.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
A daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools.
To the mountain of fire, huh?
A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Oseram, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Oseram vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her. But no. Here's big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
All right.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Don't believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
Oseram.
And Oseram is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed him.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Oseram found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Araya's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Aratak.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Oseram came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
You'll get them one day, guy. Let's see. Silence. What's a Warwick?
What are these Warwicks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Warwicks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Warwicks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
All right, what do you know about Silence, huh?
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin, like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget.
Exile,
Not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Araya's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
I guess.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Araya. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
On a map, yeah. Yeah, who's this we?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons.
Oh.
Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
All right, will do.
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Araya. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rasps. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Thanks for the talk, Burger.
This ought to be good, huh?
I wonder if Aratak can tell me more about Araya or Thunder's Drum. Might be worth a shot.
We will not
Yeah, let's go try it. I mean, what's worst you can say?
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good.
He's got a pretty good looking
Outlander,
spear.
I suppose you wish to speak?
Yes.
Araya knows about this daemon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
This daemon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
He just wants to smack him. He doesn't care.
Did your Warwick come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the daemon. But I was born here and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
There are other Warracks in Song's Edge too?
Yes, the village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last until the Karja seek war again.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
Have a little
I
faith,
put my
sir.
word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
All right.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
The hunt has taken me far from the cut. Whenever I see the tallneck trapped in ice,
well, we've got
I
a
feel I've come home.
green marker up here, so let's go see. And they said there's trade here, but I haven't seen... Oh, there's a merchant. Okay.
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood.
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Aloy, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, until it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din? What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could.
It's like a dam or
Its
something.
pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music far and wide.
Not
During
exactly,
the war,
but...
my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Karja. I'm the drummer now. But our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it. Or to remember my family. Of course, if the waters don't recede, what's the point of joy? Or remembering?
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't understand it. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
All right, then.
A flood without
I'm pretty sure
rain.
it's a dam.
That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent?
You'd be surprised, little lady. So there is another merchant.
I've never traveled further south than the grave.
Don't think there's anybody else to do anything with here.
And these bandits should realize it will. These are not the first bandits we've seen in the cut, but they are among the most formidable.
Remember, Banuk,
Oh, there is another
when
one.
the old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were still
Oh,
small.
another storyteller. I'll have to come back and listen to that. That's
Led
pretty
us through
cool.
the frozen wastes. We also remember the ravenous tribe, who delighted in sucking the marrow from our broken bones. Everywhere, Banuk.
There was a mission down there, wasn't there? I think this guy has... Yeah, he wants me to pick up pigments or paint something for him to make his little... Yeah. Well.
Birds all.
Come on. Up, 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 girl. Just this massive painting on the side of this mountain. Yeah, that's what he's working on. Come on, up we go. Where's it?
Turn
Oh,
around.
right here.
Quite a view you've got up here.
Yes,
It's a
security.
useful perspective. How fleeting we are when the world is so wide. From up here, you can see how the light paints across the land. Ever changing. That's a lesson. All our marks will pass.
That outlook sounds a little depressing for a painter.
Haven't met many artists, have you? Song's Edge needs new stories. I scrubbed its past off this rock to start anew, but a new start needs new colors. Fresh
Yeah, some
pigments.
fresh pigments.
Like none have seen.
All right.
These pigments you want. Where should I look for them?
Salts gather at the edges of geysers and hot pools. Crystals cling to the rocks and cliffs.
Okay.
The Banuk rock paintings are impressive, but,
You want to know what they mean? That's not the right question, but I'll answer anyway. Some are a call to the machines. The sacred shapes you see on metal casings, or on a cauldron door.
Do the machines listen to the call?
I don't know. Others, like mine, are a call to the tribe. You could say inspiration or prophecy. And sometimes even men listen, if the painting is loud enough.
Have you always been a painter?
I've always painted. But I wasn't a painter until I was driven out of Banuk. Up there, the markings are eternal. They paint over the same lines, the same colors, over and over. As a child, I learned from copying them. As I grew, my heart sank at the familiarity. All of us Banuk might as well be trapped in glacier ice. We have the look of life, but never really moving.
Fair enough.
I'll see what I can find for you.
Seek out the vibrant ones. A spring of sudden color among snow or rock or metal. That's its own reward. But I'd reward you as well.
Alright. So you got 3 of each type of pigment. Small, medium, large, or something or other. However that works. And now we're back down here.
Welcome to the cut, stranger.
Uh-huh. You're welcome. And there we go. Yeah, it was somewhere over here. I saw it.
When the old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were still small.
So it's down below?
Led us through the frozen wastes. We all...
No more music.
Hold on, I need this save point over here.
We can't let the daemon's work take our resolve from us. That's not who we are.
Yeah, there is a quest down the hill. So let's go find it.
For life in these lands.
I will be more suited when I can dress warmer.
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Araya.
Yes, we'll find Araya, don't worry.
That, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north.
Outlander, wait a moment.
Get to work on that, Aloy. We're gonna go over here and talk to this. Wow, he's got some headdress.
That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue light upon it.
You're not the first to take an interest in it. I've made it myself.
Your own design. And yet you are not a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones.
Modify my spear even more,
Far
huh?
north of here, there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Okay. Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
Yes, it does, Aloy. So that's perfectly normal. And this is the pool she was talking about with the paintings. Where we'll find the pigments near here. But that's going to have to wait for another time. Because now that we've got our foot in the Banuk lands, started their story, we can really get into the heart of this story, and it's pretty cool. And they have a whole different set of rules and ways of living than what we're used to seeing so far.
The darker the